Hey, what's up everyone? Roni here with another Dragon Ball Super episode review. So, last week we did not have an episode, and so we haven't had an episode in about 2 weeks. So it felt kind of empty, like I seriously feel like I lost track of time, without my Dragon Ball Super episode on freaking Saturday. I just kind of like get lost, it just like throws me off. So I was really happy to, get these episodes back today, and I was super excited. So let's get right into it. So this episode starts off with Frost, and he's just kind of standing there thinking back to talking to Champa, and pretty much he just makes a deal with Champa that, hey, he's gonna get revenge on Universe 7 for what they did to him or whatever, and regain his honor essentially. And it's a quick little scene, and then we move on to the Zeno-samas, and they're like, oh, how many fighters are left? So we get a recap of how many fighters are left on each universe. They specifically say each number or how many fighters are left in each universe. And the total of fighters left in the tournament is 36, which, we're coming down to the wire. We started off with 80 and we're 36, so we're already lost over half the fighters. So it's going to start getting pretty exciting. So from there, we go over to the Pride Warriors, the remaining three. And they're attacked by that robot freaking T-1000 guy. I cannot remember his name. Anyway, he attacks him, and Dispo is like, oh, well, I'll handle him, because he's a great super fast fighter. We learned that from his fight against Hit. So he goes and he attacks him, and at first it looks like he's beating him back, and, he's like, oh, this is going to be easy. But he goes to kick him, and then the metal guy just kind of wraps around him and pretty much disables him, and it looks like he's gonna kill him or whatever, but Jiren is just like, okay, I got this, Topo. So he walks up and freaking he blasts him back, freeing Dispo. So Dispo gets back, and then the metallic freaking T-1000 guy pretty much makes this giant freaking fist, like Luffy style, One Piece, and he goes to attack Jiren, and Jiren just with one hand shoots like this. I don't even know if it's an energy blast. It kind of just looked like he shot wind out or something like that, and it freaking knocks his arm back, but it's so powerful it actually just knocks him off of the arena. It completely eliminates him, which kind of surprises the I don't remember what universe this is from. It surprises his freaking Supreme Kai. He's just like, whoa, what the heck happened, so we get our first elimination of the episode, so we're down to 35 fighters now. So we continue on, and we go over to Master Roshi, who's recovering after his last battles, which were pretty intense. He almost died. He's still real beaten up. He is tired. He is exhausted. He is all jacked up. But all of a sudden, he starts hearing this voice, and it turns out it's Hit, and Hit is right behind him, and he just kind of knocks him or punches him and knocks him right into a wall, and just bam, and he just starts laying into him. And Goku is still nearby, and he's like, oh, Master Roshi, he's like, I'm coming. But he's intercepted by Bruletta, I can never remember her name. Anyway, he's intercepted by her, the magical girl, and they start fighting, so Goku is not able to get to Master Roshi. So Master Roshi is pretty much on his own. And at first, it seems like Frost is just, is completely just wiping the floor with him. He has no chance, he is not as strong as Frost. So we're like, oh man, Master Roshi is gonna lose. This is it. But he powers up, into his butt form and uses, a lot of his remaining energy to push back Frost. And he just kind of, he's throwing punches and Frost is dodging him or whatever. It's enough to surprise Frost and push him back, which is really good for Master Roshi. And then Frost just kind of, blasts him back, and he's just like, you're no match for me. I'm only holding back because if I were to kill you, I'd be eliminated. So Master Roshi is just like, he kind of stands up and he's like, oh, you still want to come at me? But he starts doing the Mafuba wave. So it turns out when he was attacking Frost, he set down a freaking little containment bottle right at his feet. Way to go, Master Roshi. That is freaking fantastic. That's why Master Roshi is Master Roshi. Anyway, so he does that, and he does the Mafuba, hoping to capture Frost, because it doesn't matter how weak you are, if you're able to, perform the Mafuba correctly, you can capture anyone who's stronger than you. So this is Master Roshi's greatest attack in this tournament. So he does it, and it looks like he's, it hits Frost, and it looks like he gets him, but it fails. Frost is there standing, and he's just kind of freaking out. He's like, I can't believe this old man had an attack like this. I almost got taken out. which he almost did get taken out. If the Mafuba would have hit, Master Roshi would have picked it up and just tossed it. Boom, Frost eliminated. That would have been amazing. But unfortunately, it failed. So Frost, he gets an idea. He's like, this is a powerful attack, and he sees Vegeta over in the distance. So you can see his, the clock, the gears in his head just moving. He's scheming. So he starts attacking Master Roshi by blasting him. And, while he's blasting him, he shoots a blast off to the side. And, Vegeta just easily blocks it. He's just like, and looks over at Frost, and he gets angry. So he continues on fighting, Master Roshi, and he's just beating the ever-living hell out of him. Because Master Roshi, at this point, he's just exhausted. He is near dead. He's already performed the Mafuba a few times, and he's just been through a lot at this point. So it looks like he's going to get done, but I don't know where Vegeta, he falls for Frost's trap. So he comes, he attacks Frost and knocks him away. And he tells Master Roshi, he's like, oh, well, I'm not here to save you, with the Vegeta attitude. He's like, I'm just here because I don't like that guy. Which I love. That's why I love Vegeta. You gotta love him for that attitude. So Frost pretty much starts, talking to Vegeta, buying time. And Vegeta's like, you're not going to buy any time or whatever, so I'm about to finish you right now. But unfortunately, he buys enough time, and Vegeta comes out of nowhere. He just punches through a rock, and he starts attacking Vegeta. And Vegeta, I have to say, he's freaking awesome. If he didn't have that weakness of not liking being called bad names and stuff, he would be one of the most, powerful fighters in this fight, I feel like. Because Vegeta even does Big Bang, Final Blast, shit. Anyway, he does his attack, and Vegeta just easily blocks it, and then you just see the energy going past him like nothing, because energy attacks really don't do much to him. So it goes into a fight where Vegeta is fighting Vegeta and Frost, and I have to say, Vegeta and Frost make an awesome team. They're freaking working Vegeta, they're dodging, Vegeta's blocking all the energy blasts, Frost is shooting energy blasts, attacking Vegeta. It's a really good combination, and they're doing a really good job, which really surprised me, because I'm just like, Frost, working as a team, I never would have thought. But as they're fighting, Frost says something. He's just like, oh, no attack like this is going to be enough to, knock Vegeta off or whatever. And he pretty much says it so Master Roshi hears it. So he implants that idea that, oh, Master Roshi needs to use the Mafuba on Vegeta to get rid of him, so Vegeta has a chance of defeating Frost. So, he puts out another bottle, and he does the Mafuba, and he launches it at Vegeta, and it looks like it's about to hit him. But Frost comes in out of nowhere, and he just he reverses it, and it looks like he's going to throw it at Master Roshi. But Vegeta's like, I'm not going to let you do that. So he comes in to, knock him out. But Frost's plan was to use it on Vegeta. So he turns around and launches the Mafuba at Vegeta, and he gets trapped in a bottle. Boom. And Master Roshi is pretty much, done at that point. He's done the Mafuba several times in this, tournament. He's exhausted. He's been beat, half to death. So there's not much he can do. So Frost is about to throw off Vegeta in the little bottle. But Master Roshi, he throws like a little rock or something, and Frost dodges it. He's like, nice try, but you're not going to break this bottle. But, Master Roshi, having all these tricks up his sleeves, makes the rock come back and shatters the glass, freeing Vegeta. And Vegeta gets out, and he's just like, okay, I'm done with this. He turns blue. He's pissed off. So he shoots, because Vegeta has like these things blocking his ears. He shoots him off Vegeta, and he just starts, name calling him. And Vegeta just pretty much, bends over. He's like, I'm done or whatever. And Vegeta's like, oh, you're next, Frost. I'm about to get you. But Frost throws down like a smoke bomb, and he runs away because, of course, he's a coward. And then Vegeta easily just knocks off Vegeta at that point. So this is our second fighter to lose this round. So we're down to 34 fighters. Universe 6 loses another fighter. I think they're down to 7 at this point. And then Vegeta starts talking to Master Roshi. He's like, hey, I think it's time for you to retire from this fight, So you did, he doesn't say you did good. He's like, but, you're near death. Just go and eat a sensu bean before you die and whatever. And Master Roshi, he accepts it. So he just falls back and just eliminates himself. So that's our third fighter eliminated. And Universe 7 is down to 7 fighters. Master Roshi eliminated this fight, which is kind of sad, but I mean, it was either eliminate himself or die, so it's kind of understandable. But that's pretty much the end of the episode. It was an okay episode. The recap in the beginning I thought was a little bit long, but I guess it's understandable since we didn't have an episode last week, and they just want to make sure everyone is up to date. But overall, I like the fight between Master Roshi and Frost. It was a good fight. Master Roshi in this tournament has been amazing. Like, he is MVP in my book right now. He's just been doing fantastic. I just, like, I really, like, you really gotta respect him, you know. He's probably the weakest fighter out of anyone in the tournament, out of all the universes probably, you know, because he, you know, out of Universe 7, he, you know, he stopped being strong a long time ago, you know. Goku surpassed him, Krillin surpassed him, Tien surpassed him, so he's not really the strongest, even from Universe 7. So you gotta give him a lot of respect that he is there, and he, you know, he's eliminating people, and he's doing fantastic, you know. So you cannot underestimate him. Sorry about that. Brain freeze or some shit. Anyway, but even Beerus respects him at the end. He's like, Master Roshi, you know, he's like, you've earned a lot of my respect in this tournament, you know, so big props to Master Roshi. Like I said, I really enjoyed the episode. The only thing I didn't get was that, how did Frost know he can, you know, redirect the Mafuba? Like, I don't think he saw it before, so when it was used on him once, it's understandable, but he straight up went in there and was able to redirect it, which is, you know, something I don't think you should be able to. I mean, you can do it, it's been done in Dragon Ball, but I don't know how Frost just kind of quickly figured it out, but I guess he's intelligent, so I guess it's understandable. But that was my pet peeve of this episode. I was just like, I don't know about that. But whatever, it was still a good episode. Alright, if you guys watched the episode, what did you think? Did you like it? You know, are you glad that Dragon Ball Super is back, you know, after that just 1 week hiatus? I know I am, like I said, it throws me off when, you know, they don't show it in the week. So I was really excited for it to be back, and like I said, I enjoyed it. You know, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, if you like this video, we have several other awesome videos you can check out. And again, thanks for watching.